Hello everyone, my name is Kailyn Marie Perez and I am Miss Pennsylvania USA 2019 and I am so excited to be here in Reno, Tahoe competing for the title of Miss USA 2019.
So Kailyn, can you tell us or introduce yourself for the benefit of our fans and followers here? So age, height, hobbies.
First off, thank you so much for interviewing me, Sash Factor. I am so honored. I know you guys have an incredible platform for a lot of your Filipino fans, and I love all of my Filipino fans, so thank you so much for following my journey and having me here today. It's extremely special for me. I'm almost 6 foot tall. I know somebody asked me that. I'm 5'11" and a half. I am 27 years old. I am a law school graduate. I will be taking my bar exam. And I am excited to be here at Miss Pennsylvania, representing my state, Miss Pennsylvania.
You just obtained your Juris Law degree from your school. What is it about law that made you take it up? And what law specialization are you planning to practice?
So something really interesting about myself, I actually started with a dream of being a ballerina. I started dancing classical ballet at the age of 4, and I danced until I was 19 years old. I had an injury that just was pretty much ending for my career, and it was extremely devastating at the time, but when I look back now, it was the best blessing in disguise in my life. And the reason I decided to study law was I was in a point where I didn't know what to do with my life. Ballet was my identity. I had always been a ballerina, so I really had to look inside of myself and say, okay, Kailyn, what else are you passionate about? And for me, that was this country. I am a first-generation American. My parents immigrated to this country from Cuba, and because of their love of this nation and their sacrifices, I always had this value instilled in me to respect and love my nation. So it was just natural for me to say, you know what, I love this country. I always was involved politically. I worked on campaigns. I always ran for student government. Since 5th grade, I was always part of my student government all throughout my collegiate career. So for me, it was a natural fit. I love communicating for people. I love to be a voice for individuals who don't have one. And I love to be in front of an audience. And for me, that's the courtroom and the jury and the judge, and using my knowledge of the law in order to defend people's rights. Because at the end of the day, I am a woman who leads with my heart. I love individuals. I'm compassionate and kind. And I want to be an advocate for those who maybe had a rough patch in their life or need someone to give them a voice.
Running Start is a very special foundation close to your heart as it helps young women who have plans to pursue politics. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes, I just started working with Running Start this past year when I won my title. And Running Start is a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization. They're based out of Washington, D.C., which is our nation's capital here in the United States of America. And they have several programs, but most importantly, their whole mission is trying to get women inspired to eventually run for politics one day. One of their programs specifically is called Elect Her. And what they do is they go into schools and speak with girls in high schools and colleges, and they do a seminar where they bring in mentors who are female legislators or women who are in politics in general, and they teach them basic confidence skills, campaign skills, speech skills, leadership skills. And at the end of the day, the whole mission of Running Start is just to give women a sense of self-belief and that they know they are truly limitless and that they can obtain leadership positions here in this country. So I love working with Running Start. I've been able to speak at my state's capital in Harrisburg and work with some legislators who were interested to work as mentors for some of the girls involved in Running Start. So that's an incredible thing that I did this year as Miss Pennsylvania USA. And hopefully these women can mentor these girls so that they can build that self-confidence and that belief. And who knows, maybe they'll be the first female president of the United States.
What has being Miss Pennsylvania USA taught you so far in life?
Wow, so I've learned so many lessons this year, but most importantly, being Miss Pennsylvania USA has just reinforced my love of service. I am a woman who truly loves to serve, and I do that in the capacity of my education and my career as a lawyer. I want to serve individuals who don't have a voice and who need someone to represent them. And I love to serve my community. And now I've been even more inspired to eventually run for politics. I would love to serve my nation one day. So being Miss Pennsylvania USA just reinstilled how much I love service. And I truly believe that the position of Miss USA is one of service. It's a woman who should be a beacon of hope and a pillar of light for those who don't have it. and someone who wants to give of herself and her heart to help individuals in her nation. So for me, it would be a natural fit and an extension of who I am. And that's the greatest lesson I've learned as Miss Pennsylvania USA.
Can you tell us how you're physically and mentally preparing for the competition?
So there's so much preparation that goes into pageants. People don't realize how difficult they are. When you come here, everybody is gorgeous and beautiful, but everybody is also intelligent and has their own story and their own reason for being here. For me in particular, I did work out with a trainer, Bombshell Pageant Prep. She's an excellent trainer, Shannon Day, shout out. And Shannon was excellent in preparing me for this pageant. She would send me weekly workouts. I did a lot of weights because I'm typically someone who tends to be very thin. I'm almost 6 foot tall. So she wanted to make sure I had shape to my body, and I just ate really healthy. I actually had to eat about 5 to 6 times a day, so I was never hungry, but everything was just very, very healthy. Fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and of course I had to have my cheat meals once in a while. So for me, that was a burger and fries. Mentally, I really rely on my faith. I am a woman of faith, and I love to pray. I like to wake up in the morning and give thanks to God for everything that I have in my life. I go to church every week. That's just my own personal way to stay in touch with who I am and stay true to who I am and have that mental capability to say, you know what, Kailyn, you can do this. God put you on this earth for a reason, for a very special purpose. I won this title for a very special purpose. So for me, my faith and relying on my family were the two best ways that I mentally prepared for this pageant.
The Miss Universe organization's tagline is confidently beautiful. So can you tell us what being confidently beautiful means to you?
I believe confidently beautiful is a two-part thing. To be confident, I think you have to have self-belief. You need to truly know that you can accomplish anything in your life. And that's something I've been working on as Miss Pennsylvania, is just letting individuals know that they can accomplish anything in this world. You truly are limitless if you work hard and you persevere. And that's confidence, knowing that you are limitless, knowing that you can achieve a goal. To me, the beauty part is giving back to others. So that self-belief isn't just about yourself, it's about others and using your gifts and talents to give back to your communities. If we all give a lending hand, if we all do our part in our communities and try to help one another, this world would be so much more beautiful than it already is. So for me, it's again self-belief and then using that to give back to others, and that's the beauty.
All right, our last question is, do you have any special message for all of your Filipino fans who will be cheering you on tomorrow night?
To all my Filipino fans, I love you all so dearly. Growing up, I had several Filipino friends. My grandmother goes to church with a lot of this Filipino community that's very big in the city where I was born. And I just have a deep connection to you all. I think you all are incredible, passionate, loving, giving individuals, and I'm very much the same way. So thank you for inspiring me every day and believing in me. All of your messages of love and support, you have no idea how that makes me feel and how confident it has made me become in this process. So thank you. I love you all. And make sure to tune in May 2nd, live on Fox. I don't know if you all have that there in the Philippines, if you can reach that channel, but you can live stream it right on Miss USA on their Facebook, the official Miss USA Facebook. So please watch, and thank you again. I love you.